Arsenal 2, Bayern 2. And for me, this was an absolutely magnificent game. I know that we didn't get the results we wanted. Everyone wanted a win today. Some of the fan base was a bit more skeptical, saying that we weren't going to win, or draw is the best result we could hope for. But majority of the fans will be open for a win because we've been so brilliant in the Prem and Bayern have been so poor in their league. So a few fans would be negative, but overall our fan base would be very, very positive before this match. But we see we got a draw, 2-2. It was 2 mistakes as well. The defense having a very shocking match comparing to how good they were in the Premier League. We've got the best defense in the Premier League. Before this match, we had the second best defense in Europe. When you take a look at how much goal we conceded in the group stages, we had the second best. Now, Saliba, that was a poor touch for that give away the penalty. I'm thinking if he had looked up, he would have seen that Benjamin White is covering. He didn't have to do that challenge. Gabriel Magalhaes, that mistake he done, that pass that he went to Kivior, that was a poor pass. However, there's multiple chances that we got that we could have recovered from that mistake that Gabriel made with the initial pass to Kivior. So this is the one thing I can criticize Arteta for. Kivior starting. I wouldn't have Kivior. I would have Tomiyasu starting because Tomiyasu is fast. He can get back with Sane. He's strong. He's aggressive. He's very good one-on-one. And Kivior is very good at defending, but he's not good at getting back. He hasn't got pace. He hasn't got the speed. He's sluggish. He hasn't got agility. Tomiyasu has everything in terms of what you need to play against Sane. So I'm quite shocked with that Tomiyasu in the start. But perhaps he's thinking about the match fitness of Tomiyasu is not quite match fit yet to play against Bayern. When you take a look at Jorginho had an okay match for me. He didn't do much attacking, but defensively I see him covered a lot of the pitch, getting his foot stuck in, getting into the duels, which I love to see. Declan Rice, once again, an average performance, didn't do nothing special going forward. Defensively, he was very good as well, covering the pitch, getting last ditch challenge. So check out the video tomorrow because I'll get into how Musiala, Goretzka and also Lema, how they dominate the midfield. Even with Declan Rice in there and Jorginho in there, they still dominate the midfield in terms of their tiki-taka play. Sometimes you see Musiala coming short, flicking the ball, and then making a run, and they always get space in behind our midfield. But check out that video. I'll get into more deeper depths tomorrow. Now, something I noticed at the end of the match, I see Arteta greeting everyone, but he didn't greet Benjamin White, and I'm thinking, okay, it could be perhaps Benjamin White was held down. But what he said in the post-match interview is that the one of the most important parts of the match was that miss from Benjamin White, and I'm saying, could he be upset with Benjamin White? Then I'm starting to think, am I thinking into things that this is the reason why he didn't? Because literally, even the opposition, he greeted them. He greeted all our teammates, but he didn't greet Benjamin White. He left Benjamin White. He pivoted from Benjamin White and went to the opposition players and started to shake their hands and just didn't say nothing to Benjamin White. So I'm thinking, is he that upset with Benjamin White? I'm thinking, no, Arteta is not that petty to be carrying feelings, but it just looked weird. It just looked weird that he said that after the match, after he got off the pitch and the match is finished, and then before that I picked up on it to say that, why didn't you get Benjamin White? And then I just overlooked it. But it could be me thinking in things, right? But anyways, Bukayo Saka had an absolutely magnificent performance. I wouldn't say 10 out of 10, I would say 8 out of 10 performance, because a few times I'm saying that, listen, take a man on. And we see that he was sparing energy. He was saving his energy for this match in particular, because I've been criticising him for the past few matches in the Premier League. Other people's been criticising him, saying he hasn't looked himself. He looks poor. He looks like he can't be asked. Sometimes I was saying that he's injured. That's the only thing that could explain why he's been playing the way he is. But come see how he played today. Come to see how he performed one-on-one, taking on Alphonso Davies, getting him a yellow card. And that's another good thing for us going forward, that Davis isn't going to be playing, so Saka might have a better success against Guterres or whoever plays on that wing instead of Davis. But all in all, we had a brilliant match. Kai Havertz, for me, since the new year, has been the man of the match in most of the match, if not all the matches up until now. So that's telling you that he had a very good performance this match. Gary Martinelli was poor. I didn't see much he done. He done a few good things, but overall he was poor. And I didn't expect that from Martin. I expect him to be coming to fight, coming to give a performance, to stake a claim on this team going in the second leg. Now for the subs, Gabriel came on and had a superb match. He done well. He done a few link-up plays that for that goal. The way he dropped the defender. That's what I'm saying. when he's in certain position, he's very effective with those little feints, with those little cuts, with those little spin. But it's not always effective. Sometimes it can get annoying. It reminds me of Pepe sometimes. He's just spinning, doing everything, and then the end result is nothing. But in this time, the end result was he looked up, saw Trossard, so he gave, by doing a bit of feint, he allowed Trossard to come closer to into the box, then lay off to Trossard. Trossard had a magnificent shot, and Trossard deserved a contract. After scoring that goal, this guy deserved a new contract. And we see that it's been talked up that he's going to get a new contract. This was decided from the first day he joined the club that he's going to get a contract extension at a certain period in time. And I'm all for that. Trossard has been one of the best players in terms of impact. The last match we played against Porto, he was absolutely magnificent for us as well. And this match again, now, Trossard is a very, very important player for us. And we need to give him that contract. So all in all, I was a bit angry at the match. Because I predicted it 2-1. I was a bit angry. The fact that my defense let me down. That's what I was angry about. My defense let me down. That penalty, I didn't even want to talk about it because part of me saying that, listen, Saka went down too easy. He left his foot in the way. Part of me is thinking about, after seeing the replay, I'm thinking the way Manuel Neuer came out, he came out so strong, so aggressive, and he didn't get the ball. And even if Saka played that on, in terms of he left his foot in the way for too long, the fact that Neuer came out that strong, it still would deserve a penalty. So I'm 70-30 in terms of a penalty, because I think that Saka could even go around Neuer. He had the opportunity to even go around Neuer, but he went down. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I would say it's a penalty. But VAR should have went to VAR. We should have seen a replay. We should have seen more concerning that penalty shot. But for me, I wouldn't want to see that given against us. So that's why I'm a bit more reserved in my judgment of that situation. But all in all, it's a penalty because of the way Neuer came out, and also because of how European referees are and how they referee the game. You expect that to be a penalty. And worst of all, it didn't go to VAR. So all in all, I'm disappointed in that. I'm disappointed in my defense, especially how we've been performing so good this season. But I'm not one bit upset about the results. I'm not one bit concerned about drawing 2-2 with Bayern, because for a long time we haven't been toe to toe with a big club like Bayern, and part of me was angry watching it, and part of me was so excited because at the same time I'm seeing the Real Madrid highlights, I'm seeing the Real Madrid goals, and I'm saying that yes, we're amongst the big boys, and that got me over the line in terms of my emotions. I wasn't that angry, I wasn't that upset, because I'm saying I see the way Man City and Real Madrid go toe to toe and draw 3-3, and now we went toe to toe with Bayern and draw 2-2, albeit that Real Madrid is in a better form than Bayern right now, but who cares, right? When it comes to the big competitions, the big teams perform, and that's what Bayern done. They're not doing good in their league, but when it comes down to the big competition, they perform well. That's how they perform to beat Lazio, because Lazio was playing good as well. So all in all, I'm happy, not happy, but I'm okay. I'm fine with the results 2-2. Hopefully we can go there and show up. We can go there and pose ourselves. Even though they're going to be the home team, we need to go. They're going to be there with their army, because this match we had our army. They didn't have any fans in the stadiums, but going there, they're going to have all their fans. They're going to be making noise. They're going to be up for it. So we need to go there and impose ourselves. And I'm quite happy the fact that we went down and we came back 2-2. That shows character. That shows that the team is learning. If that was last season, I believe that we would have crumbled, just like how we crumbled and gave up the league title. I believe that we would have crumbled if that was us last season, because the pressure would have got to us, the expectations would have got to us. But so far, this shows improvement. This shows maturity. And as Marty Keown says, that listen, this is like this young squad. They're quick to learn, and how I envision them is like they're a young child. Like, you know, certain things you do around kids, they pick up quite quick, right? And they learn quickly. This is the same thing with this Arsenal team. I've seen from when we missed out on 4th place, the next following season, we were challenging for number 1 for the title. And then we got Champions League. Now we missed out on the Premier League title last season. Now we challenge in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, going toe to toe with Bayern Munich, and right now on top of the Premier League with 7 matches to go. This shows maturity. This shows how much we have learned and we've improved, especially with the signing of Declan Rice. Man, I'm happy. The fact that we came from behind, not the fact of the scoreline, not the fact of poor the defense was, but I'm happy of the character of the players. And hopefully going into the away match, we will see a deeper level of learning, a deeper level of knowledge, a deeper level of understanding and wisdom how to cope in that situation. And also, not just the team, Mikel Arteta is also learning. You see him taking his little notes in his little notepad. Hopefully he can come better prepared for that match as well. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you tune in for tomorrow. That's going to be a good one. So for tomorrow's video, I'm going to do analysis of this match and you don't want to miss it. So catch you in the next one. Goodbye.